Stop and Shop. In this video you will see some items that I picked up on Saturday at Shaw's Market and a few little things that I picked up at Seabra, which is a grocery store here in my area. A few items from Walmart that I also picked up on Saturday. I'll start off with the Shaw's items. This was a 24 pack of water. It's been put away, but I just wanted to show you that it was one of the items that I did pick up. This sale was only a 3-day sale, and I believe there was a limit, but I don't remember what the limit was, and they were $1.99 for a 24 pack. They also had part of the 3-day sale. They had Oreos. My son loves the thins. There was a limit of 3 for $1.99. I grabbed 3 of them. This one is almost empty. One of them is already completely gone, and the other bottom one is still full. At Walmart, my son ran out of body spray. I had a coupon for $1.10 off. They carry these for $3.97, so it ended up costing me $2.87. I can get these cheaper if one of my local pharmacies carry them on sale, but I just grabbed this one because he was completely out. I do still have 1 coupon left because the printables were a limit of 2, and I'm going to save that one for a sale. I picked up this essential oil there also. They carry these for $5.97. It's a smaller bottle. It's made by Nature's Bounty, and this one is in the lemongrass. I actually had it running today. It smells actually just like Lemon Pledge. I was interested in using this scent because I have read that certain bugs tend to not like this smell. I really picked it up more as a repellent. Grabbed these 2 by Toll House. Makes 24 cookies in the salted caramel. I happened to spot them and they were $2.50. These are new. I picked these up also at Walmart. They're by Little Debbie's, called PB Richie's. They are almost identical to Funny Bones. The only difference that I find is the outer shell tends to be a little darker as far as like chocolate taste. These are very good, and they were $2.88 at the Walmart here. These little bags are 2 for $1. I picked up the Cheetos Crunchy, the Doritos Cool Ranch, the Doritos Spicy Nacho, and the Cheetos Puffs. Buying them single like this ends up costing more than buying like those big pouches. But I tend to go more this way because I can hand pick what everybody likes to eat here versus those big bags where you always tend to get 1 or 2 flavors that nobody likes, and then it sits around and I end up trying to give them away. So even though this costs me more, it's still more practical for my household. That was at Seabra, a grocery store here in my city. The rest is from Stop and Shop. I did my shopping today. These were not on my list. They are marinated country style pork ribs. They're normally $2.49 a pound. They had it as a bonus buy for $1.99 a pound. There's almost 4.5 pounds here, and it cost me $8.80. Now, if I was at the store by myself, this is not something that I would purchase, but it caught his eye how thick these ribs are, and he said that these are the kind of ribs you throw on the grill. So he was so excited about it, and I said, okay, we'll just buy it. This is like a Portuguese style marinade, which is what my nationality is, and I was brought up to season most of my meats with this dry rub, and we also have like a wet marinade too. This is the first time I have ever bought it made by somebody else. I always make my own. I'm curious to see if I'll like it or not. These were on my grocery list. It was $3.87 a pound, regularly $6.99 a pound. So that's a pretty good savings, and the cost was $10.37, and it is the petite sirloin steak. I did meal plan for this. I know the sides that I'm going to use, but I didn't actually mentally meal plan how I was going to cook them. until I actually got it home and took it out of the bag. And I'm like, how are you going to cook these? So if there are any suggestions, please leave me a suggestion in the comments on how you cook them or how you would cook them. A staple in my home, if you watch my videos, you know this, is soda. It was 4 for $10. The Code Red, Brisk, Throwback Mountain Dew, and the new one, Pitch Black, which he took with him to work because my son did not like the flavor, but he does. I made grilled cheese the other day for my son, and I don't know about anybody else, but I never crave grilled cheese. But when I make grilled cheese for anybody, I always want one. So I pulled out my wheat bread to make myself one, and I noticed that at the end of the package, like one of those moldy white circles, and I still had a little less than half a package. I probably should have put it in the refrigerator sooner, but I don't tend to put my bread in the refrigerator right away when I first buy it because it's usually still really fresh. And to me, when it's fresh like that and you throw it in the refrigerator, I don't know if anybody else thinks this, it tends to age it faster almost. To me, the coldness takes away from the freshness, if that makes any sense. So I usually like to leave it out for a few days, and I guess I left it out a few days too long because of what I found, so I ended up throwing it out. So my bread life was shorter lived than expected. I didn't think that that would happen because we've been having quite a nippy spring. I wasn't really worried about the heat or humidity in the home yet, but that wasn't the case for some reason. So I did want to pick up some more bread for myself, and I didn't want to buy their store brand again because of what happened, even though props to Stop and Shop for their store bread. Gold Medal actually bakes the Stop and Shop brand bread. But because of that situation, I'm just going to stay away from their bread. As far as like anything like wheat, I buy their white all the time, and that never happens. And even though it doesn't last here because they tend to go through it, if there is ever a time where it lasts longer than usual, I never have a problem with that. So I don't know what the case was with that bread, but that's what happened. So when I went in the bread aisle, I was looking for an alternative, but then I noticed that their honey wheat bread, which is normally $2.49, was on sale for 99 cents. It had a bonus buy ticket on it, and I'm like, I can't pass up the 99 cents. So if it happens again, it was 99 cents. This also was not on my original list. He happened to spot it. It was on sale 2 for $4. It's cheddar bacon ranch. So we're going to give that a try. Here's the cheese that was on my grocery list. It was on sale 2 for $4. I only needed chopped cheddar, so I only grabbed one. I don't know if these are new. I've never seen them. They were on sale 2 for $6. So I paid $3 for one, and it is the Sun Chips, and it's Veggie Harvest Farmhouse Ranch. I love chips like this. My last Stop and Shop item were these Doritos. This is the 10-ounce bag. If you spent $25, you were able to use the coupon to purchase this for $1.99. It's also on the Ibotta app. I'm not sure if it's 25 cents or 50 cents rebate for any kind of chips. I will be getting 25 or 50 cent back in rebate. So the final cost on these will be $1.49 or $1.75 depending on how much the rebate is. I don't have a grocery list to share because I did look through the store ads today that came in the mail, which the grocery stores around me is Shaw's, Seabra, Stop and Shop, Price Right, Save a Lot, and none of them really had anything worthy of making a list and taking the trip there. So I will not be dedicating a grocery haul for this upcoming week, mainly because I don't need meats. Now I know from today until the very next time I would go grocery shopping, which would be the 5th, I will run out of something or need something or whatever the case may be, and I will just grab it if I need it. I always do little stops here and there anyway, especially on Saturdays. We usually go shopping. Like this Saturday, I'm planning a trip to Target, Dollar Tree, and AC Moore. That's my little list that I have made up for Target. And in this haul, I was supposed to have a bag of frozen broccoli. They had the store brand on sale this week for $1, but I opted out because I have a coupon here for Target for 50 cents off of 2 bags. Their frozen vegetables, I'm not sure if it's regular price or if it's on sale. It is $1 right now. So I'm going to buy 2 of them, and the final cost will be 74 cents each. I know I definitely need broccoli. I will see what other varieties they have, because you can't go wrong with frozen vegetables anyway. So as far as my grocery list, I did get the petite sirloin steak like planned. I did get the 4 12 packs of the Pepsi. I did get the store brand shredded cheese. I just explained why I didn't get the frozen vegetables. I had jotted this down because it was on sale for $1.88. The last time I got it on sale was for $1.99. I don't need it because I stocked up, but I wrote it down to just take a walk by and just see if I really wanted it or not, and no, I did not get it. And then I used my last can of pork and beans this week. It's not something we use a lot of, but I do like it every once in a blue moon. But I opted out of getting it because I know that I can get it cheaper at Walmart. And I'm really in no rush to get it because we just used it. It's going to be a while before I would use it again as a side. I probably won't even pick it up anytime soon. This grocery haul will cover me from today until the 4th. The next time I go shopping would be on the 5th. I am making chicken steakum sandwiches that I originally had meal planned for the 19th. But on the 19th, my sister-in-law made a big pot of kale soup, which is a famous Portuguese soup. When you make a pot of it, you can basically feed the world with it. It's impossible to make a small batch of it. She gave us some, and we decided to enjoy that and put off the chicken steakums for another night. So those will be enjoyed on the 5th. On the 6th, I'm going to make my shipwreck casserole, which I meal planned for the 25th. But because we had quite a few mixtures of weekend leftovers, we decided to utilize those and eat that for supper. No cooking for Saturday. On Sunday, I would normally cook, which will be the 8th, but because it's on Mother's Day, I have no plans right now, but I will be doing something out of the house. So no cooking needed for that day. The last day of the meal plan for this scheduled week, I will be making ham steaks. They were originally supposed to be made today, but when I was at Seabra, and why I went there was to run and pick up something for my mom, they have like this section at their deli where they've got tons of cooked food, and they had like huge pieces of fish. I mean huge, at least almost a ruler long, and you got 2 pieces of fish and a ton of french fries for $4.99, and we decided to get it.